Okay, Mataji. So when you are ready, Mataji, with invocation, please kindly start the recitation.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can you please do in Sanskrit as well?
Yes, yes.
Okay, you want me to start, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Chapter 2, text 49. Durena, sorry. दूरेण यवनं कर्म बुद्धियोगात् धनञ्जय बुद्धौ शरणं विच्छ रूपणा फलहेतवा.
O Dhananjaya, keep all abominable activities far distant by devotional service, and in that consciousness surrender unto the Lord. Those who want to enjoy the fruits of their work are misers.
Meena Mataji, you're on mute.
I'm sorry. I'm, I'm mute. Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Sorry. बुद्धियुक्तो जहातीह उभे सुकृत दुष्कृते तस्मात् योगाय युजस्व योगकर्मसु कौशलम्.
A man engaged in devotional service rids himself of both good and bad reactions even in this life. Therefore, strive for yoga, which is the art of all work.
कर्मजं बुद्धियुक्ता हि फलं फलं त्यक्त्वा मनीषिणा जन्मबन्धविनिमुक्ता पदं गच्छन्त्यनामयम्.
By thus engaging in devotional service to the Lord, great sages or devotees free themselves from the results of work in the material world. In this way, they become free from the cycle of birth and death and attain the state beyond all miseries by going back to Godhead.
यदा ते मोहकलीलं बुद्धिव्यतितरिष्यति तदा गतासि निर्वेदं श्रुतस्य च.
When your intelligence has passed out of the dense forest of delusion, you shall become indifferent to all that has been heard and all that is to be heard.
श्रुतिविप्रतिपन्ना ते यदा स्थास्यन्ति निश्चला समाधावचला बुद्धिस्तदा योगमवाप्स्यसि.
When your mind is no longer disturbed by the flowery language of the Vedas, and when it remains fixed in the trance of self realization, then you will have attained the divine consciousness.
अर्जुन उवाच स्थितप्रज्ञस्य का भाषा समाधिस्तस्य केशव स्थितग्नि किं प्रभासेत किमासीत व्रजेत किम्.
Arjuna said, O Krishna, what are the symptoms of one whose consciousness is thus merged in transcendence? How does he speak? What is his language? How does he sit? And how does he walk?
श्रीभगवान् उवाच प्रजहाति यदा कर्मान् सर्वापार्थ मनोगतान् आत्मत्येव आत्मनां दृष्ट स्थितप्रज्ञस्तदोच्यते.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, O Parth, when a man gives up all varieties of desire for sense gratification, which arise from mental concoction, and when his mind, thus purified, finds satisfaction in the self alone, then he is said to be in pure transcendental consciousness.
दुःखेष्वनु विघ्नमना सुखेषु विगतस्पृह वीतरागभयक्रोध स्थितिमुच्यते.
One who is not disturbed in mind even amidst the threefold miseries, or elated when there is happiness, and who is free from attachment, fear, and anger, is called a sage of steady mind.
य सर्वत्र नापि स्नेहः तत्तः प्राप्य शुभाशुभं नापि अनन्दति न देष्टि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
In the material world, one who is unaffected by whatever good or evil he may obtain, neither praising it nor despising it, is firmly fixed in perfect knowledge.
यदा सहरते चायं कुर्मो नीव सर्वसः इन्द्रियाणि इन्द्रियार्थे त्वयस्तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
One who is able to withdraw his senses from sense objects, as the tortoise draws its limbs within the shell, is firmly fixed in perfect consciousness.
विषया विनिवर्तन्ते निराहारस्य देहिना रसव्रज्य रसव्यस्य परं दृष्ट्वा निवर्तन्ते.
Though the embodied soul may be restricted from sense enjoyment, the taste for sense objects remains. But ceasing such engagements by experiencing a higher taste, he is fixed in consciousness.
यतोति व्यापि कौन्तेय पुरुषस्य विपश्चिता इन्द्रियाणि प्रमाथीनि हरन्ति प्रसभं मनः.
The senses are so strong and impetuous, O Arjuna, that they forcibly carry away the mind even of a man of discrimination who is endeavoring to control them.
तानि सर्वाणि संयम्य युक्त आसीत् मत्परा वसे हि यस्य इन्द्रियाणि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
One who restrains his senses, keeping them under full control, and fixes his consciousness upon me, is known as a man of steady intelligence.
ध्यायतो विषया पुंसः संस्ते सुप्रजायते संज्ञाश जायते कामक्रोध अपि जायते.
While contemplating the objects of the senses, a person develops attachment for them, and from such attachment lust develops, and from lust anger arises.
क्रोधा द्रवति सन्मोहा स्मृतिविभ्रम स्मृतिभ्रसादुर्विनाशो बुद्धिनाशा प्रणश्यति.
From anger, complete delusion arises, and from delusion, bewilderment of memory. When memory is bewildered, intelligence is lost, and when intelligence is lost, one falls down again into the material pool.
रागद्वेषविमुक्तेस्तु विषय इन्द्रियैश्चरन् कात्मवशे विधेयात्मा प्रसाद अधिगच्छति.
But a person free from all attachment and aversion, and able to control his senses through regulative principles of freedom, can obtain the complete mercy of the Lord.
प्रसादे सर्वदुःखानां हानिर्षो प्रजायते प्रसन्नचेतसो याशु बुद्धिप्रयवतिष्ठते.
For one thus satisfied in Krishna consciousness, the threefold miseries of material existence exist no longer. In such satisfied consciousness, one's intelligence is soon well established.
नास्ति बुद्धियुक्तस्य न चायुक्तस्य भावना न चाभावयता शान्ते शान्तस्य कुर्तसुखम्.
One who is not connected with the Supreme in Krishna consciousness can have neither transcendental intelligence nor a steady mind, without which there is no possibility of peace. And how can there be any happiness without peace?
इन्द्रियाणि इन्द्रियाणि हि चरता यन्मनो नुविद्यते तदस्य हरति प्रज्ञां वायुना वभिवाभसि.
As a strong wind sweeps away a boat on the water, even one of the roaming senses on which the mind focuses can carry away a man's intelligence.
तस्याद्यस्य महाबाहो निगृहीतानि सर्वशः इन्द्रियाणि इन्द्रियार्थे भयस्तस्य sorry इन्द्रियाणि इन्द्रियार्थेभ्यस्तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
Therefore, O mighty armed, one whose senses are restrained from their objects is certainly of steady intelligence.
या निशा सर्वभूतानां तस्या जागृतिं संयमी यस्या जागृति भूतानि सा निशा पश्यतो मुनि.
What is night for all beings is the time of awakening for the self-controlled, and the time of awakening for all beings is night for the introspective sage.
आपूर्यमाण अचलः प्रतिष्ठं समुद्रमाप प्रविशन्ति यद्यत् ततत्कामाय प्रविशन्ति सर्वे स शान्तिमाप्नोति न कामकामो.
A person who is not disturbed by the incessant flow of desires that enter like rivers into the ocean, which is ever being filled but is always still, can alone achieve peace, and not the man who strives to satisfy such desires.
विहाय कामान्य सर्वापुमाश्चरन्ति निःस्पृह निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः शान्तिम् अधिगच्छति.
A person who has given up all desires for sense gratification, who lives free from desires, who has given up all sense of proprietorship and is devoid of false ego, he alone can attain real peace.
एषा ब्राह्मी स्थितिः पार्थ नैनां प्राप्य विमुच्यते स्थित्वा स्या अन्तकालेऽपि ब्रह्मनिर्वाणमुच्यते.
That is the way of the spiritual and godly life, after attaining which a man is not bewildered. If one is thus situated even at the hour of death, if one is thus situated even at the hour of death, one can enter into the kingdom of God. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare
Dandavat
Krishna.
Pranam.
Thank you. Then
Om Tat Sat Iti Srimad Bhagavadgita.
so it's Brahma Vidya Shastri.
Krishna Arjun Samvade.
Second. Sorry.
Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade.
Sri Krishna Arjun Samvade.
Sankhya Yoga.
Sankhya Yoga
Sankhya
Nama.
Yoga Nama Ditya Adhyaya. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Meena Mataji and Raslila Mataji. So beautifully recited. Okay, so that is from the recitation. We got Radha Mati joined. Hare Krishna Mataji. Then Pranam Marku Shila Prabhupada. Thank you for joining, Mataji. Okay, so shall move on to the next japa. And the devotees kindly unmute where possible and do that japa and loudly where possible. Okay, can you request anyone volunteer devotees to do the Panchatattva mantra 3 times and then we shall start. Hare Krishna. Anyone would like to do? Okay, I shall do it then.
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण राम हरे कृष्ण राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम
हरे कृष्ण राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण राम हरे हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे राम हरे राम हरे
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
हरे
Hare
राम
Ram
हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare
हरे
Hare
राम
Krishna
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण
हरे कृष्ण राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण राम हरे 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 कृष्ण राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे 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 कृष्ण राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे हरे Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा dear devotees. If anyone has not completed the japa, so kindly complete it behind. So meanwhile, we shall move into the next part, which is the kirtan. So today our kirtaniya is Dinashrestha Mataji. Hare Krishna Dinashrestha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandar Pranam. Shall I proceed for Kirtan, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji, you want me to share screen, Mataji, for any kirtan?
Yeah, I'm gonna sing the Dhanamora Nityananda Prabhuji today.
Okay, Mataji.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Do you
Mataji.
want to sing with Mummy Ayush? No? Okay. Yes, thank you. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Shri Nityananda Prabhuji ki jai. Shri Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Akspasanga Gaura Sangha ki jai. Dhanamora Nityananda Pati Mora Gaura Chandra Dhanamora Nityananda Pati Mora Gaura Chandra Pranamura Yugala Kisora Advaita Acharya Bala Gadadhara Morakula Narahari Bilasai Mora Dhanamora Nityananda Pati Mora Gaura Chandra Pranamora Yugala Kisora Vaishnavera Padadhuli Tahe Mora Snana Keli Vaishnavera Padadhuli Tahe Mora Snana Keli Tarpan Mora Vaishnavera Nama Dhana Mora Nityananda Pati Mora Gaura Chandra Prana Mora Yugala Kisora Bichara Kariya Mane Bhakti Rase Aswadane Bichara Kariya Mane Bhakti Rase Aswadane Madhyastha Sri Bhagavat Puran Dhanamora Nityananda Pati Mora Gaura Chandra Prana Mora Yugala Kisora Vaishnavera Utsista Tahe Mora Mananistha Vaishnavera Utsista Tahe Mora Mananistha Vaishnavera Namate Ulasa Dhanamora Nityananda Pati Mora Gaura Chandra Prana Mora Yugala Kisora Brindabane Chaputara Tahe Mora Mana Ghera Brindabane Chaputara Tahe Mora Mana Ghera नरोत्तम दास धन मोर नित्यानंद पति मोर गौराचंद्र प्राण मोर युगल किशोर धन मोर नित्यानंद पति मोर गौराचंद्र प्राण मोर युगल किशोर हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे धन मोर नित्यानंद पति मोर गौराचंद्र प्राण मोर युगल किशोर थैंक यू प्रभु जी। जगत गुरु शिला प्रभुपाद की जय, चैतन्य महाप्रभु की जय, नित्यानंद महाप्रभु की जय। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Mataji. So beautifully sung, Mataji. Very nice, so divine. Thank you so much. Okay, we got devotees joined. Hare Krishna, Gayatri Mataji, Jayaved Mataji, and Pavan Prabhuji. Please accept me humbly.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please accept
Hare
my
Krishna.
humble obeisances. All glory to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna
Hare
devotees.
Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances too. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji and Prabhuji. Yeah. Okay, so shall move on to the next part, Guru Vandana by Jayaved Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I'm in the car, so there might be some interference, but please forgive me for that. But I will sing the Guru Vandana. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Mataji. When you're ready, you want someone to respond along with you, Mataji, or you want?
For today, if I can sing on my own, only because otherwise it will take longer, and I'm in the car. That's the only reason.
Sure,
So
Mataji.
sorry, Prabhuji.
No worries.
So okay.
Yes, go on.
Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma Bando सावधान माते बंधो सावधान माते बंधो मोहि सावधान माते जोहारा प्रसादे आय ए भव तोरिया जाय जोहारा प्रसादे पाय ए भव तोरिया जाय कृष्ण प्राप्ति होय जहाँ होइते कृष्ण प्राप्ति होय जहाँ होइते कृष्ण प्राप्ति होय जहाँ होइते गुरु मुख पद्म वाक्य चित्ते कोरिया क्या गुरु मुख पद्म वाक्य चित्ते कोरिया क्या और ना कोरियो मने आशा और ना कोरियो मने आशा और ना कोरियो मने आशा श्री गुरु चरण रति ऐसे उत्तम गति श्री गुरु चरण रति ऐसे उत्तम गति जे प्रसाद पूरे सर्वे आशा जे प्रसाद पूरे सर्व आशा जे प्रसाद पूरे सर्वे आशा चक्षुदान दिलो जे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से चक्षुदान दिलो जे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से चक्षुदान दिलो जे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाशे जाते प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाशे जाते वेदे गाय जोहारा चरितो श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनर बंधु श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनर बंधु लोकनाथ लोकेर जीवाना लोकनाथ लोकेर जीवाना हाँ प्रभु करो दया देहु मोरे पद छाया हाँ प्रभु करो दया देहु मोरे पद छाया एबे जस कुशुक त्रिभुवाना एबे जस कुशुक त्रिभुवाना प्रभुपाद लोए शरण जय प्रभुपदा 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 जय प्रभुपदा जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I'm sorry about this. It wasn't my best, but thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Very beautifully sung. Thank you. Okay, so there is Guru Vandana. Okay, we shall move on. Okay, so we are at 44 past 7 o'clock. Do we have Sandeep Prabhuji with us today?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. He is also driving, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
Please accept my humble obeisances.
Okay,
All glory to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna.
Sorry, Prabhuji. He is driving. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay,
For us, afternoon, Saturdays. So.
yeah, sure, Mataji. Okay. Okay, so we shall move on to the next part, Mangalachan prayers. So today Mangalachan prayers by okay. So Prabhavati Ji Mataji, Mataji is not available. Can I request Radha Mataji to do the Manglas and prayers, Mataji, if you're available? Radha Mataji is not available. Pawan Prabhuji, would you like to do the?
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Sure, Prabhuji. I can try. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्या मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कथा मायं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदाकमलं श्रीगुरु वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं सद्वगतं सहागण रघुनाथन्वितं तं सजीवं सद्वैतं सावधूतं परिज्ञानसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णा पादं सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितं च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यदेव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्ता स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशतारिणे जया श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Pawan Prabhuji. So beautifully done. Okay, so shall we move to the next stage, the Premadvani praise by Usha Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Okay, so when you're ready, Mataji, kindly lead the Premadvani praise and the dear devotees. When you do Mataji until up to here, okay, and we all kindly to Jaya as the response. Thank you, Mataji.
जय नित्य लीला प्रविष्ठाओ विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तरश्रीत श्री श्रीमद डिवाइन ग्रेस श्रीला श्री भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की
जय
जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर सत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की
जय
कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की
जय
मामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की
जय
जय
इसको फाउंडर आचार्य श्रील प्रभुपाद की
जय
प्रेम से कहो श्री चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की
जय
जय
श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की
जय
जय
वृंदावन धाम की
जय
जय
मथुरा धाम की
जय
जय
नंदी धाम की
जय
जय
जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की
जय
जय
गंगा माई की
जय
जय
यमुना माई की
जय
जय
तुलसी देवी की
जय
भक्ति देवी की
जय
संकीर्तन यज्ञ की
जय
जय
जगदम्बा की
Jai.
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 स्वामी भक्तविंद की
Jai.
Jai.
गौर प्रेमानंदे
Hari
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 Bol.
Bol.
all glories to assembled devotees
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
all glories to assembled devotees
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gadanga Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Bol.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
thank you Prabhu
Thank you, Mataji.
Jai. Thank you so much, Mataji. Very nicely Madhvani plays. Thank you so much. Okay, so we are very well in advance in completing all the plays. We shall move to the next lesson. Srimad Bhagavad-Gita. Okay, so this is our topic today in the Bhagavad-Gita. Okay, I think so this month is Kartika Masa. So maybe we would discuss one of the pastimes of RadhaRani. I think that would be very nice. So Bhagavad Gita, first of all, anyway, we touch Bhagavad Gita, one shloka, and then we will move on to Shri Brahma Vaivarta Mahapurana about what the prayers that Krishna has done towards, like, it's not actually prayers, glorification of RadhaRani by Krishna in the Goloka Vrindavana. That comes from Shri Brahmavati Mahapurana. It must be done on Kartik Purnami Day, but we don't know whether we get a chance to do it on Purnami Day. But it is just a pre-reflection. Okay, so meanwhile we enter into Bhagavad Gita and then do one shloka and then we will move to Brahmavati Purana. Okay, so here in the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, okay, before we start, can we do the Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya? Can anyone like to lead? Anyone would like to lead 3 times and then we all follow behind.
Hare Krishna Prabhu may
Yes, Mataji, please.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo
Namaste Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om
Om
Namo
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Thank you, Mataji. Okay, so we have been discussing Srimad Bhagavad Gita, second chapter, verse number 53 and 54 in the last session. And Gayatri Mataji very kindly, very beautifully described about these 2 shlokas. So one is a person who is whose intelligence is steady in the devotional service that Krishna has mentioned, who is situated Suti Vipratipannaate Yadastasthiti Nischalam Samadhavu Achala Buddhihi Tada Yogam Avapsasi. Such a person who is he is said to be in the devotion, properly situated in the devotional service. Tada Yogam Avapsasi. For him, he would attain. So this is when your mind is no longer disturbed by the flowery language of the Vedas, when it remains fixed in the trance of self-realization, then you will have attained the divine consciousness. And then immediately Arjuna has asked Krishna, what is the fixed? What it means? If a person is fixed in his consciousness, how does he speak? And how does he his intelligence works? And how does he sit and move and walk? Something like that he is asking. Sitaprajnasya ka bhasha samadhistasya keshava Sthitidehi kim prabhasheta kim asita vrajeta kim. How does he sit? How does he walk? And kim prabhasheta, how does he speak? What is his language? Sthitidehi, and how does his intelligence work? Dhihi is the intelligence. Likewise, Arjuna is asking some questions to Krishna. So today we are going to see how Krishna is going to respond to the Arjuna's questions. From the Shloka 55. So Krishna says, who is called the Sitaprajna, whose mind is steady, whose intelligence is steady. So here he is saying, a person who is keep his mind steady, even though there are so many desires are flowing into his mind, and with he using his intelligence, and if he is not disturbed, such a person is called Sthita Prajna. Likewise, Krishna says to Arjuna. So Shri Bhagavan Uvacham Prajahati Yada Kaman Sarvan Padha Manogatan Atmani Eva Atmana Tushtaha Sthitaprajnah Tadochyate. Atmani Eva Atmana Tushtaha, a person who is self-satisfied. So Atmani Eva Atmana Tushtaha. Atmana is by the purified mind. Tushtaha is satisfied. He is called Sthitaprajnah Tadochyate. Sthitaprajnah is transcendently situated. Tada Uchyate. It is said that he is called Sthitaprajna. So here, Prajahat Yada Kaman Sarvan Padha Manogatan. Sarvan Padha Manogatan. So this one, Manogatan, these mental concoctions, they are Gatan. Sorry, it is playing some things. So here translation, the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, O Partha, when a man gives up all varieties of desire for sense gratification, which arise from mental concoction, and when his mind is thus purified, finds satisfaction in the self alone, then he is said to be in pure transcendental consciousness. Okay, so that is the shloka. Tajahati yada kaman sarvan padda manogatan atmani eva atmana tushtaha Sthitaprajnah tadochyate. Okay, so can I request all devotees kindly follow behind me line by line, and then we take the devotees turn later on. Okay, wherever it is possible, kindly unmute and Prajahati yada kaman
Prajahati yada kaman
प्रजहाति यदा कामान्
sarvan pada manogatan
सर्वान्
सर्वान्
पार्थ
पार्थामनो
मनोगतान्
Manogatan
atmani eva atmana tushtaha
आत्मनेव
आत्मन्येव
Atmaneva
आत्मनः
आत्मनः
Atmana
तुष्टः
Tushtaha
Sthitaprajnah tadochyate.
स्थितप्रज्ञः
Prajnah
सदोच्यते
Tadochyate.
Sri Bhagavan Uvacha
श्रीभगवानुवाच
Bhagavan
Prajahati yada kaman
प्रजाहरि
Prajahati
यदा
yada
कामान्
kaman
sarvan pada manogatan
सर्वान्
Sarvan
पार्थ
Pada
मनोगतान्
Manogatan
atmani eva atmana tushtaha
आत्मनीयेव
आत्मन्येव
Atmaneva
आत्मना
Atmana
तुष्टः
Tushtaha
Sthita prajnaha tadochyate.
Prajnah Tadochyate.
Sri Bhagavan Uvacha
Bhagavan
श्रीभगवानुवाच
Vacha
Prajahati yada kaman
प्रजाहरि
Prajahati
यदा
yada kaman
कामान्
sarvan pada manogatan
सर्वान्
Sarvan Pada Manogatan
atmani eva atmana tushtaha
आत्मनीयेव
Atmaneva
आत्मना
Atmana Tushtaha
Sthita prajnaha tadochyate.
Sthita Prajnah Tadochyate.
Very beautiful. Thank you so much. Okay, dear devotees, kindly you lead and we all follow one by one. Gauringi Mataji, would you like to lead Mataji line by line?
Okay, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Prajahati yada, sorry. Shri Bhagwan Vacha
Shri Bhagavan
Bhagavan
Vacha
Prajahati yada kaman
प्रजहाति यदा
प्रजाहाति यदा
कामान्
कामान्
सर्वान् पार्थमनोगतान्
सर्वान्
सर्वान्
पार्था
पार्थमनोगतान्
मनोगतान्
आत्मना तुष्टः
आत्मन्येवात्मनस्तः
स्थितप्रज्ञः सततोच्यते।
स्थिता
प्रज्ञस्तदोच्यते.
प्रज्ञस्तदोच्यते.
Very nice, thank you, Mataji. Okay, next, Gayatri Mataji, would you like to do?
Yes, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Sri Bhagavanuvacha
श्रीभगवानुवाच
भगवानुवाच
Prajahati yada kaman
प्रजहाति यदा
यदा
कामान्
कामान्
Sarvan Parthamanogataan
सर्वान्
सर्वान्
पार्थमनोगतान्
पार्थमनोगतान्
Atmanyevatmana tushtaha
आत्मनेव आत्मना
आत्मन्येवात्मना
तुष्टः
तुष्टः
Tita Pragnastadochyate.
स्थितप्रज्ञस्तदोच्यते.
Very beautiful.
Krishna.
Sandeep Prabhuji is available to
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Shri Bhagavanuvacha
Shri Bhagavanuvacha
Prajahati yada kaman
Prajahati yada kaman
Sarvan Parthamanogataan
Sarvan Parthamanogataan
मनोगतान्
Atmani evatmana tushtaha
Atmaniyeva Atmana Tushtaha
Sthita Prajnaha Taduchyate.
Prajnasadochyate.
तदोच्यते.
Hare Krishna.
Very beautiful, thank you. Pawan Prabhuji, please.
कृष्ण श्रीभगवानुवाच
Shri Bhagavanuvacha
प्रजाहाति यदा कामान्
Prajahati yada kaman
सर्वान् पार्थमनोगतान्
Sarvan Parthamanogataan
आत्मनेवात्मना तुष्टाः
Atmaniyeva Atmana Tushtaha
तुष्टः
स्थिता प्रज्ञस्तदोच्यते.
प्रज्ञस्तदोच्यते।
Very
हरे
good.
कृष्ण
Thank you, Prabhuji. Radha Mataji, please.
श्रीभगवानुवाच
Shri Bhagavanuvacha
प्रजाहति यदा कामान्
Prajahati yada kaman
सर्वान् पार्थमनोगतान्
Sarvan Parthamanogataan
मनोगतान्
आत्मनि एवात्मना तुष्टः
Atmaniyeva Atmana Tushtaha
स्थितप्रज्ञस्तदोच्यते
Prajnasadochyate.
तदोच्यते.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Can I request next Meena Mataji, please?
हरे कृष्ण श्रीभगवानुवाच
Shri Bhagavanuvacha
प्रजहाति यदा कामान्
Prajahati
यदा
yada
कामान्
सर्वपार्थमनोगतान्
Sarvan Parthamanogataan
मनोगतान्
आत्मैव आत्मना दृष्ट
Atmaniyeva Atmana
आत्मन्येवात्मना
Tushtaha
तुष्टः
स्थितप्रज्ञ तदुच्यते
Prajnasadochyate.
तदोच्यते.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Usha Mataji, would you like to do, please?
श्रीभगवानुवाच
Shri Bhagavanuvacha
भगवानुवाच
प्रजहाति यदा कामान्
Prajahati
प्रजाहाति
yada
यदा
kaman
कामान्
सर्वान् पार्थमनोगतान्
Sarvan
सर्वान्
Parthamanogataan
मनोगतान्
मन्येवात्मन तुष्टः
Atmaniyeva Atmana
आत्मन्येवात्मना
Tushtaha
तुष्टः
प्रज्ञस्तदोच्यते
Sthitaprajnasadochyate.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Then Shrestha Mataji, please. Hare Krishna, then Shrestha Mataji. Okay, if you are not available, that's fine. Okay. Thank you so much, dear devotees. So here Krishna is saying, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha.
Start the vacuum because
So Prajahati yada kamam sarvan pardha manogatan atmani eva atmanatushtaha sthita prajnas tadochyate. So can I request anyone to read synonyms and translation, please? One devotee and purport by another devotee.
Yes, Prabhuji. Go ahead.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Sri Bhagavan Vacha, the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Prajahati gives up, yada, when, kaman, desires for sense gratification, sarvan, all varieties, partha, O son of Partha, manakatan, of mental concoction, atmani, in the pure state of the soul, eva, certainly, atmana, by the purified mind, tusta, satisfied, sthita prajna, transcendentally situated, tada, at the time, uchyate, is said. Translation. Hare Krishna. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, O Partha, when a man gives up all varieties of desire for sense gratification, which arise from mental concoction, and when his mind, thus purified, finds satisfaction in the self alone, then he is said to be in pure transcendental consciousness. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Can I request other devotee to read this small purport only, please?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Should I read, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Okay, Prabhuji. The Bhagavatam affirms that any person who is fully in Krishna consciousness or devotional service of the Lord has all the good qualities of the great sages, whereas a person who is not so transcendently situated has no good qualifications because he is sure to be taking refuge in his own mental concoctions. Consequently, it is rightly said herein that one has to give up all kinds of sense desire manufactured by mental concoction. Artificially, such sense desires cannot be stopped. But if one is engaged in Krishna consciousness, then automatically sense desires subdue without extraneous efforts. Therefore, one has to engage himself in Krishna consciousness without hesitation. For this devotional service will instantly help one onto the platform of transcendental consciousness. The highly developed soul always remains satisfied in himself by realizing himself as the eternal servitor of the Supreme Lord. Such a transcendentally situated person has no sense desires resulting from petty materialism. Rather, he remains always happy in his natural position of eternally serving the Supreme Lord. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Mataji.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Okay, so here in this purport, Srila Prabhupada is describing Bhagavatam affirms that any person who is fully Krishna consciousness or devotional service of the Lord has all good qualities of the great sages. Yasyasti bhaktir bhagavadya kinchena sarvaihi gunaihi tatra samasate suraha harava bhaktasya kuto mahadgunaha. So here in the Bhagavatam it tells that yasyasti bhaktir yasyasti bhaktir bhagavadya kinchena, who is engaging in the devotional service, they have got sarvaihi gunaihi tatra samasate suraha, all the good qualities of demigod. Whatever demigods have got those qualities, they're all in the devotees who is engaged in the devotional service. Harava bhaktasya kuto mahadgunaha. How can any good qualities would exist if he is not a devotee of Krishna? So this is also mentioned in the opposite. Harava bhaktasya kuto mahadgunaha. Manoratena dhavati asuto dhavato bahihi asati dhavato bahihi. So in his heart, which he is trying to enjoy, which is the temporary. And how can he will be happy in his life? Because when he is dragged by the desires, so many sense gratificatory desires. So here, whereas a person who is not so transcendently situated has no good qualities. Hara bhakti sukuta mahat gunaha. How can any good qualities would exist? So this verse also can, another shloka, it says that Bhau bhut sarghau lokesmin daiva asura evacha. There are two kinds of people on the planet. Both sargesmin. One is daiva asura evacha. One is daiva, another one is asura. And who is daiva? Vishnu bhakta smruta daiva asuraha tad viparyayaha. And all the devotees of Vishnu, they're all daiva. Anything opposite number, it is asura. It doesn't matter wherever he belongs, which god he is worshipping. If he is not a devotee of Vishnu, he is asura. So in the Puranas and so many pastimes we would be hearing asura means who is not a devotee of Vishnu generally. Okay, so that is one point. So he has no good qualities if he is not a devotee of the Lord, because he is sure to be taking refuge in his own mental concoctions. Manoratena dhavati asato bahihi. So in his mind, so much of mental concoctions. Okay, and then further, this is because this asat, it drags everyone. It drags everyone because we have got a desire. We may think that at one point, if I do not fulfill my desire, I'll be squeezed by myself, something like that. I cannot live without fulfilling that desire. So one may personally experience these things, and then he will come under the clutches. If he goes and try to fulfill, he will come under the clutches of material entanglement. Starting point. Initially it is a kind of a honey trap. Initially it will attract and then later on punishes. Okay, consequently, it is rightly said herein that one has to give up all kinds of sense desire manufactured by the mental concoction. These desires come from the mind. This is yat sankalpa vikalpabhyam vartate kama sambhavaha. Mind is the one where all these sankalpas. This thing, I want to do it, I don't want to do it, I like it, I don't like it. These things they sprout from the mind, mental concoctions. So artificially, such sense desires cannot be stopped. But if one is engaged in Krishna consciousness, then automatically sense desires subside without extraneous efforts. This is practically experienced by the devotees of the Lord. If one is engaged in the Krishna consciousness sincerely, adu shraddha, tato sadhu sangha, ata bhajana kriya. So when he is engaged like that, gradually he would elevate himself. Shraddha ratihi bhakti anukramishyati. So this automatically material sense desires, they would subside. Because we have got time slot. There is no parallelity, good time, family time, or no devotion. There is only one time. Whether time needs to be engaged in the good thing or non-good thing. That is the only option we have got. The time it is so strong, so ananta antahakaraha kalaha anadi adikrud abhyayaha. Janam janena janayan maryan mrutyunantakam. Janam janena jana. It mentions in the Bhagavatam, I think in the third canto 29th chapter. So here the time is so influenced. It would create the people from the people itself and expanding the progeny, and then it will also annihilate itself. The time factory has got that kind of influence, and it will even take the life of the death also. It will end the life of death also, death personified. He will also be come under the influence of time. Maryan Mrityunant. So everyone are under the clutches of the material desires in this material world. Therefore, one has to engage himself in Krishna consciousness without hesitation. This is the easy process. It is pretty difficult, but it is easy to overcome the desires to become Goswami. Goswami means become the master of his senses. Godas means he is the servant of his senses. Okay, for this devotional service will instantly help one onto the platform of transcendental consciousness. The highly developed soul always remains satisfied in himself by realizing himself as the eternal servitor of the Supreme Lord. Okay, that is his real constitutional position. So when we are trying to fulfill any desire, immediately we think that this is whether this desire belongs to Krishna or it is personally to me. If it is personal to me, then it will bring the immediately. It may be happy little bit in the initial stages. Later on, the troubles are waiting. We have to be prepared to face this. Okay, so such a transcendently situated person has no sense desires resulting from petty materialism. And also he remains always happy in his natural position of eternally serving the Supreme Lord. And also in order to overcome this mind, yet sankalpa vikalpabhyam vartate kam sambhavaha, one has to meditate on the this Aniruddha. This is mentioned here. Aniruddhahi Akhyanam is called Hushikeshwaraha. So Sarad Indivarashamam Samradhyam Yogi Bihisanaihi. So Yogi Bihisanaihi, they gradually experience. Let me just share that one. It comes from that one. When he has got so many desires, how they can come out? It mentioned that one has to approach Aniruddha. The 26th chapter, it mentions. Okay, so here, Yadviduhi Anuruddhakyam Prushikanam Adishwaram Sarad Indivarashamam Samradhyam Yogi Bihisanehi. The mind of living entity is known by the name of Lord Aniruddha, the supreme ruler of senses. He possesses a bluish black form resembling a lotus flower growing in the autumn. He is found slowly by the yogis. So here Prabhupada gives that system of yoga entails controlling the mind, and the lord of the mind is Aniruddha. So who is Aniruddha? He is one of the personality of the quadruple. Vasudeva, Sankashana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. So Aniruddha is the four-handed with the Sudarshana Chakra, conch shell, club, and lotus flower. Okay, so this is, there are 24 forms of Vishnu, each differently named Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So I think my mission got stuck up. So I'm restarting it. So if you have got any questions, kindly ask, or you wanted to share anything, kindly share. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah.
Any questions? If there are no questions, then we shall move to Sri Brahma Vaivarta Mahapurana.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. So just going back to the verse, so what about when Krishna sanctions something? So say, for example, it's not somebody's desire, but it gets sanctioned by Krishna, then what would happen?
If Krishna gives, we take it. Though we do not have attachment to those objects, but we take it for the need and utilize. And again, we say Hare Krishna and then accept it.
Okay. We just don't become attached to it.
We don't attach, we still take it, but we don't get attached to it.
So is that when something just comes of its own accord without the desire being present in a person?
Yes. So we take it like offer it to Krishna. Krishna, it is your prasadam. So I take it, and then that's all. We don't have to speculate too much on it. It is Krishna's will. So likewise, when Prabhupada says that we are in Krishna consciousness, we do not have any desires. And Prabhupada is to spend lots of money for preaching Krishna consciousness. And all the money is coming automatically. And Prabhupada says, we accept as all the donations, but we do not have any attachment to that, whatever Krishna gives. And we wanted to engage ourselves in the devotional service. How to utilize everything in devotional service. That's all.
Right. Okay.
Yes, thank you, Mataji. Any other questions? Okay, if there are no questions, so we shall move to Sri Brahma Vaivarta Mahapurana. I think this one also discussed, but once again, we again go into the Shastra and then discuss these pastimes of RadhaRani. This is Kartika month, so just we do not know this particular thing come to be recited, the shlokas are to be recited and glorify RadhaRani on Kartik Purnimi day. Okay, so let me share the screen. Okay, so here we are in the Sri Brahma Vaivarta Mahapurana. It is 50, it is called Prakriti Kanda. There are 4 kandas. Out of 4 kandas, it is 55 chapter. So Narayana, so here Panch Vishodhyaya. What is that one? Is 25. That means need to put 8 here. Okay. Okay, this is RadhaRani Puja and Stotra. This is the 55 chapter. It is Prakriti Kanda. Okay, it is in the Telugu language, but because I am reciting and line by line, shloka by shloka, because there is other version, but we cannot read those things even in English or Devanagari. It is very tiny and it is very difficult to read. So that's I'm just going to bring here. So here in this particular chapter, how to worship RadhaRani and what are the glorification of RadhaRani and how to worship her with the different kinds of paraphernalia. So those are described here in this chapter. And because worshipping RadhaRani, we attain Goloka very easily. So at the end it is described, just wanted to mention, here Sudarshana, he is, what is that? Raja Jagama Golokam Viti Sutva Haripriyam Sri Krishnena Krutam Stotram Radhaya Yah Paten Naraha. So I think Suyagnya, he has gone to the Golokura and RadhaRani personally came and taken the Suyagnya to the Suyagnya. His name is Suyagnya. So he went back along with RadhaRani. She came in her airplane and then taken Suyagnya to the Goloka Vrindavan. Okay, here in this particular part, there are a few sections. First section is the beauty of RadhaRani. So here this conversation is happening between Lord Shiva and Parvati Devi. So before that, there are a few other pastimes. So here, Sri Krishna Saste Mantre cha Anyesham Ishwarasya Katam Jagraha Radhayaha Mantram Vai Vaishnavan Drupaha. So how this is Kim Vidhanam cha Kim Dhyanam Kim Stotram Kavacham cha Kim Kam Mantram cha Daduradhne Tam Puja Padditim Vadha. How to worship RadhaRani, Kim Vidhanam cha, Kim Dhyanam, how to meditate on RadhaRani, Kim Stotram, what are the sutis, Kavacham cha, and also RadhaRani Kavacham, Kam Mantram cha, what are the mantras, Dadurajni Tam Pujta Paditim Vada, how did Suyagnya, he has worshipped RadhaRani and went back to Goloka Vrindavan. Okay, so these are Radhika, Parvati Devi is asking Lord Shiva. Okay, here Lord Shiva is describing that He Viprakam Bhajam iti prashnam kurvati rajvi sighram prapaya gholokam kasya radhanato mune. And Ityuktavantam Rajendram Vuvacha Brahmanottamaha Tat Sevayacha Tallokam Prapse Bahu Janmataha. Tat Pranadi Tत्प्राणादिष्टातुर्देवीं भज राधं परात्परं कृपामयि प्रसादेन शीघ्रं प्राप्नोषि तत्पदम् इत्युक्त्वा राधिकामन्त्रं ददौ तस्मै षडक्षरम् ॐ राधेति चतुर्थ्यन्तं वह्निजायां तमेव च प्राणायामं भूतशुद्धिं मन्त्रन्यासं तथैव च कराङ्गन्येषमेवं च ध्यानं सर्वसुदुर्लभम् स्तोत्रं च कवचं तं च शिक्षयामास भक्तितः राजा तेन क्रमेणैव जजाप परमं मनुं ध्यानं च सामवेदोक्तं मङ्गलानां च मङ्गलं कृष्णस्तां पूजयामास पुराध्यानेन येन च. So here this how Suyagnya Maharaj he has the conversations between Suyagnya and so this is the internal conversation. So here Shiva and Parvati, later on in that Suyagnya and a Brahmana. So Suyagnya Maharaj, he was asking a Brahmana, so to whom I should worship, which god or goddess, if I worship them, then how can I go to Goloka very easily? Can you please explain those to me? So here, that Brahmana name is the Sutapa. So then the Brahmana is saying to the king that if you worship Krishna, you will go back to Goloka for so many lifetimes. But if you worship the RadhaRani, who is most dear to Krishna's heart, then you will go to Goloka very quickly. And then he says that there is a Sutbai has described that Sadaksharam, a mantra, Radhika mantra is Sadaksharam. That is starting with the Omkara, Chaturdhi Vibhakti. At the end, it contains like a Vaishni Jaya, Vahnijayantamev cha Swahakarantamai Om Radhikaya Swaha, likewise. So this is the mantra, but it is just a description here at the moment. And then further, one has to take that mantra with, keep his breathing steady, pranayama, bhota shuddhi, mantra nyasa, anga nyasa, karanyasa. So one has to keep himself properly as part of the meditation. And then he needs to glorify RadhaRani, and then he needs to take that kavacha. Once he's cleaned himself in situated properly, he can take that kavacha. So here, so Suyajna accepted Sutapa as his spiritual master, and then Sutapa has described that Radhika mantra. And then how Sri Krishna has meditated on RadhaRani. So that one which is in the Samaveda. Can you please explain those things also to me? Likewise, that conversations also are taking place here. Okay, so here it is comes like Shwet, glorification, the beauty of RadhaRani. It is mentioned Shweta Champaka Varnabham Koti Chandra Samaprabham Sarat Paranya Chandrasyam Sarat Pankaja Lochanam. Glorification of RadhaRani, it is she is of Shwet Champaka Varnabham, the beautiful white lotus flowers. Shwet Champaka flowers, Varnabham Koti Chandra Samaprabham. She is like a as much effulgent as the koti, millions of moons. Sarat Paranya Chandrasyam, Sarat Pankaja Lochanam, Shushronim Sunitam Bhancha, Pakwa Bimbadharam Varam. And then her body is perfectly constructed. Pakwa Bimba Adharam Varam, and her teeth, they're perfectly, and the lips, Adharam, their lips, they're very beautiful. And Mukta Pankti Pratinidhi, Danta Pankti Manoharam, the teeth are properly situated, white, Mukta Pankti Pratinidhi, Danta Pankti Manoharam, so beautiful. And then Eshadhasi Prasanatyam Bhaktanugraha Karikam, her face is always inclined to give benedictions to the devotees, always merciful, so kind. Prasanasyam Bhaktanugraha Karikam. Vainishuddhamshukadanam Ratnamala Vibhushitam. She is having all kinds of jewelries. So today in the morning when we were seeing Radha Madhava, Mayapur, Darshanarati, so Radharani is so beautiful, all having all kinds of Ratnamalas, Vibhushitam. Ratnakeira Valayam, Ratna Manjira Ranjitam, she has got manjiras on her legs. Ratna Kundala Yugmena, she has got beautiful earrings, Vichitrena Virajitam. And then Suri Prabha Pratikuriti Gandastali Virajitam. She has got jewels, they are as much effulgent as the sun. Amulya Ratna Kachita Graiveka Vibhushitam. And again, Amulya Ratna Kachita, more valuable jewels bedecked necklaces, jewelries like that. Graiveka Vibhushitam, Sadratna Sar Kachita Kirita Mukuto Jvalam. Sadratna Sara Kachita Kirita Mukutojvalam. So many jewels embedded within the crown. So such kind of crown she is wearing. Babratim Kabari Baram Malati Mal Shoibitam. Rupadishtatur Devincha Matavarana Gaminim. She walks like like an elephant walk. When elephant is walking, it is so beautiful to see it. It walks very slowly like this. And such like that, here RadhaRani Mattavarana Gamini. Here walking is compared like that. And Gopi Bihi Supriya Bisha Sevitam Shwet Chamarehi. She is served by all her assistants, gopis, with the chamaras. And she is having Kasturi Bindebihi. So here Kasturi Bindebihi, Sardha Madda Chandana Binduna. And she is having that Sindura Bindu. And then Sindura Bhinduna, Chav Simantada Stalojvalam, and also this vermilion powder, something like that. And Nityam Supujitam Bhaktya Krishnena Paramatmana, all the time she is worshipping Krishna. Nityam Supujitam Bhaktya Krishnena Paramatmana, Krishna Saubhagya Samyuktam, Krishna Pranadikam Varam, Krishna Saubhagya Samyuktam. She is the most fortunate. Krishna Saubhagya, Samyuktam, Krishna Pranadikam, and she is very dear to Krishna. Krishna Pranadi Devinchi Nirgunam Paratparam, and she is the Nirguna as well, Paratparam. She is the Mola Prakriti. Krishna Pranadi Devincha, Pranadi Devincha Nirgunamcha, and she is very dear to the Lord Krishna. Mahavishnu Vidatrincha Pradatrim Sarvasampadam, and Mahavishnu Vidhatrincha, and she is the source for even Mahavishnu also. Krishna Bhakti Pradam Shantam Mula Prakriti Mishwarim. She gives Krishna Bhakti to the devotees. Pradam Shantam Mula Prakriti Ishwarim. She is Mula Prakriti. She is Radha Devi is the Mula Prakriti in the spiritual planet, but in the material world, she is Durga Devi. The same potency when she is the external, she comes to the material world in the form of Durga by her expansions, not directly by her expansions. Okay, but here, what is the Mula Prakriti? Is RadhaRani. And Vaishnavi Vishnu Mayam cha Krishna Prema Mayim Shubham. And she is Vaishnavi Vishnu Mayam cha Krishna Prema Mayim Shubham. She is the goddess of love of Krishna. And she is at Rasa Mandala Madhyastam Ratna Simhasana Sitam. And there is a Rasa Mandala, again, the beautiful place which is called Rasa Mandala. It is between Shatashrunga mountain and Viraja river. It has been spread in the Goloka Vrindavana, and it is described, those descriptions are very beautiful, but that is the place when all this universal creation, either material or spiritual world, everything is annihilated. By the time this Goloka still exists, but Krishna goes for a nap within that very nice bed, so he will go for a nap under the Rasa Mandala. But when he is manifesting, at the time everyone gopis go past, the Rasa Mandala dances, Krishna dances with all these gopis. So all these pastimes takes place in the Rasa Mandala. So here, in that Rasa Mandala, Madhyastam, in the middle of that, Ratna Simhasana Sitam, Radha Devi sitting on a jeweled throne. So this one is also, for that one of the beautiful pictures of Krishna, it is described in the Vaikuntha pictures there. Let me just share that picture where Krishna and RadhaRani sitting there, and then Goloka pictures. Here it is. Okay, this is the Ratna Simhasana. This is also Narottama Das Thakur glorifies Ratna Simhasitam. So here the picture is only, but here in reality it is more effulgent. Okay, so going back to the shloka here, and then Rasa Mandala Madhyastam Ratna Simhasana Sitam Rase Rasheshwaritam Radham Rasheshwarim Bhaje. I am worshipping that Rasheshwari, who is the goddess of this rasa dance. Okay, likewise, this is described here. All the descriptions of RadhaRani. One has to worship that RadhaRani is always with Krishna. In such a way, we have to worship. When we are worshipping Radha, we need to see that Krishna is also next to RadhaRani. Okay, so like this. In such a way, one has to worship. Okay, and then further, how to worship Radharani. So now, this is the descriptions of Radharani. Radharani is with Krishna in the Rasa Mandala. So here, when one is worshipping here, keeping the flowers, Jatva Pushpa Mudni Dattva Punadjayat Jagat Prabhum, keeping the flower on the head of Radharani, and then Dajjat Pushpam Punadjhatva. So this is Punadjhatva पुनर्भाक्य उपचारिणी षोडश. There are षोडशापचारास. आसनं, वसनं, पाद्यं, अर्घ्यं, गन्ध, अनुलेपनं, धूपं, दीपं, सुपुष्पं च, स्नानीयं, रत्नभूषणं, नानाप्रकार नैवेद्यं, ताम्बूलं, वासितं, jalam, madhuparkam, ratnatalpam, and upacharani shodasha. These are the shodasha, 16 shodashapacharas. Serving the deity with all these things. And then this is pratyekam veda mantrena dattam bhaktvacha bhubhruta mantrasha sruitam durghe vedoktan sarvasammatan. So one has to worship with all the shodashapacharas. So like here, he has worshipped RadhaRani with all the Shodachapcharas. The first thing is when we are worshipping the Lord, Ratnasar Vikaram Nirmitam Vishwakarmana. We have to offer this very nice place for RadhaRani to sit, which is made by Vishwakarmana. We may not buy everything from the market. Here, at least we are doing offering the flower for everything. Oh, my dear RadhaRani, please treat this flower as the Ratna Simhasana and then accept this one. Param Simhasanam Ramyam Radhe Pujanugrihitam. Please accept this one. Likewise. Okay, even if you don't have any flowers to offer it to RadhaRani, then even in the mind you can do it. This is the Simhasana. Similarly, for the clothing, nice dresses. Amulya Ratna Kachitam, Amulyam Sukshmevacha, Vanishuddham Nirmalam Cha, Vasanam Devi Grihitam, Vasanam, nice dress. And it is valuable dresses. Sadratna Sara Patrastam, Sarvati Dodakam Shubham, Pada Pracharanadham Cha, Radhe Padjam to Grihitam. One and again, Pajya mantra. So giving all the to wash the feet of Radharani. But it is our duty, as part of the Shodachapcharas, we need to offer water. And where the water comes from? Sarvati Dodakam Shubham, Sadratnasar Patrastam, Sarvati Dodakam Shubham. And here, how we are offering? If we have got water, we have to offer this water in front of Radharani in a nice plate and then offer a flower and water. For the Pada Praksharanadham cha, Raje Padhyam cha, Gruhitam, please accept this water, which so Sarvati Dodakam. At least we are purifying with our mantras. And then Argya mantra, Dakshinavarta Sankastam, Saduro Pushpa Chandanam, Potayuktam Tidhvade, Radhergyam Pratigruhitam. So this is Argyas like the different kinds of flowers, garika, and then sandalwood pulp, the scented sandalwood pulp, likewise. So please accept this argya. And then later on, Gandha mantra. So Paddiva Dravya Sambhotam Ativa Surbhikrutam Mangalaham Pavitram Charade Gandham Gruhaname. So please accept this Gandha. It is a sandalwood pulp. So this is one of the mantra, and then further Anulepana mantra. And then here Shrikanda Churnam Susnigdham Kasturi Kunkumanvitam Sugandhayuktam Deveshi Gruhitam Anulepanam. Please accept this nice scented Sugandhayuktam Deveshi Gruhitam Anulepanam. Okay, so this is lepanas. This is kind of a perfumes. And then Dhupa mantra when we are doing the dhup sticks. This is Vruksha Niryasa Samyuktam Padyavadravya Samvitam. These dhup sticks are that made from from the trees. Niryasa Samyuktam Padyavadravya Samvitam. Agnikanda Sika Jatam Dhupa Gruhaname. So we use dhupa sticks. So here it gives some kind of Agnikanda Sika Jatam Dhupa Gruhaname. Please accept these things. And then Deepa mantra we offer with the ghee lamps. Andakaya Baiharam Amulya Manishobhitam Ratna Pradipam Shobhadham Gruhana Parameshwari. Please accept this candle. Ratna Pradipam and Shobhadham Gruhana Parameshwari, and which is effulgent and it is dissipating all the darkness. Please accept this, O Parameshwari or RadhaRani. And then this here you are offering this dhup, and these are available in our everyone's homes. We can offer dhup, deep, and flower and scents like that. After that, Pushpa mantra, Parjat prasunam cha gandha chandana chachitam ativa shobhanam ramyam grihitam parameshwari. This is flowers, Parjata flowers. So where does Parjata flowers? We bring from the, of course, here in the Indra's pastimes, Krishna brought that one. But we wanted the flowers of Golokurundana that we can offer it to RadhaRani, not of any of materialistic nature. Of course, at least through the mind. Remember that we have got them from the Golokurundana, not any less than spiritual or transcendental things. Parijat prasunam cha gandha chandana chachitam ativa shobhanam ramyam gurhitam parameshwari. Please accept these flowers. And then after that, snaniya mantra. And giving this scented water for taking bath. Sugandha maliki churnam susnigdham sumanoharam Vishnu taila tamayuktam snaniyam devi gurhitam. And for the sake of snana, we have got this is Usirika powder, that is the gooseberry powder. So that one just apply to that body and then take snana. Likewise, Sugandha Amalaki Churnam. Amalaki Churnam Susnigdam Sumanoharam. We have to offer it to RadhaRani. And then Bhoshana mantra. So after taking the bath, and then what is Bhoshanas? These are different kinds of kayuras and jewels, necklaces like that. They're always giving beauty to Radha. Of course, Radha is more beautiful. So here, because we are offering to Radharani, Amulya Ratna Kachitam, Keyura Valayadikam, Shashwata Shobhanam Radhe, Gurhitam Bhushanam Mama. For Radharani, please accept these things. If we do not have this kind of jewelries, then we offer flower. Please accept this flower as the jewelry, like the bangles and everything like that. And then after that, Naivedya mantra. Kala desadbhavam pakkupalam vailadyakadikam paramananchi nistanam naivedyam devi grihitam. Offering all kinds of different kinds of palatable dishes made in the home. And paramanam cha mistanam naivedyam devi grihitam. Please accept, O Devi Radharani. So this is Kala Desodbho Pakopalam Vailodhyakatikam, based on time, place, and circumstances. So many kinds of different fruits like the mangoes and goas and all kinds of fruits. Okay, and laddu adikam, paramana, like that. And then after that, taking the food, after Radharani accepted the food, tambulam. Tambulam chvaram ramyam karpuradi suasitam sarvabhogadikam swadu tambulam devi gurhitam. Please accept this tambula, which is so beautiful, mixed with the karpura and having nice scented ones. So there are again different pastimes with tambula also. The Jagannath and okay, so that is different pastimes. Here, such kind of tambula we are offering to RadhaRani. Sarvabhogadikam sal tambulam devi gurhitam. Please accept this. And then after that, Anna mantra. Anna mantra is the food. Now, so far we have given the different paramana and also laddus and the fruits like that. Now it is actual food. We are bringing the food in a golden pot. Again, golden pot is also made with all other jewels. Okay, Asnam Ratna Patrastam Suswal Sumanoharam Maya Niveditam Bhaktva Grihitam Parameshwari. I am bringing all this nice prasadam to you, bhoga to you, oh my dear RadhaRani. Please accept this. Likewise, we are offering to RadhaRani. After having that, again giving the talpa to take rest. This is the bed. Ratnendra Sarakachitam, Vainishidham Sukanvitam, Pushpa Chandana Chadjhadyam, Paryankam Devi Grihitam. So please accept this, O RadhaRani. Likewise, offering the bed. So this is the mantras. Ratnendra Sarakachitam, Vainishidham Sukanvitam, Pushpa Chandana Chadjhadyam, Paryankam Devi Grihitam. So in such a way, we have to offer all these things to RadhaRani. And then on top of this bed, we just sprinkle all kinds of flowers. Okay, this is how we have to, but everything is with bhakti. With bhakti, we are trying to please RadhaRani. And then once we offer all these things to RadhaRani, then 3 times we have to offer the flowers. And then we need to remember the servants of RadhaRani as well. So their names also have been given like the in the eastern side Malavati. So her servants are in the different directions. In the eastern direction Malavati, and Agneya direction Madhavi. In the southern direction Ratnamala. In the Nairuti direction Susila, and western direction Sasikala, and Vayuya direction Parijata, and Uttara direction is Padmavati. Ishanya direction Sundari, and also remembering all of them, offering the jasmine flowers, malati flowers, lotus flowers to all of these servants of RadhaRani as well. In such a way, after offering this, we have to ask some kind of benedictions from the RadhaRani. She is so compassionate, so she will give anything. And then here it is describing glorifications of RadhaRani. त्वं देवी जगतां माता विष्णुमाया सनातनी कृष्ण प्राणादि देवी च कृष्ण प्राणादिका शुभा. Oh my dear RadhaRani, you are the mother of entire this creation. Tvam Devi Jagatam Mata Vishnumaya Sanatani. Vishnumaya Sanatani. And then Krishna Pranadi Devi cha. So Vishnumaya is the internal potency of the Lord, and also Sanatani. Krishna Prana, you are very dear to Krishna. Krishna Prana Adhika Shubha, and Krishna Prana Adhika Shubha. You are more dear to Krishna more than his life to Krishna. So likewise, कृष्ण प्राणादिका शुभा कृष्ण प्रेम मया शक्ति ही कृष्ण सौभाग्य रूपिणी कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदे राधे नमस्ते मंगल प्रदे आद्य में सफलम जन्म जीवनम सार्थकम मम पूजितासि मया साचया श्री कृष्णेन पूजिता. So today my life has been perfect because I am offering prayers to you and I have come to you. You give Krishna Bhakti Prade. You give Krishna Bhakti to all of us. Radhe, Namaste, Mangala Prade. And you give all auspiciousness. So I'm offering my obeisances unto you. Pujitasi Maya Sachiya Sri Krishnena Pujita Krishna Bhakshasya Radha Sarvasabhagya Samvita Rase Rasheshwari Rupa Brunda Brundavane Vane. So glorification. So these are straightforward and easily understandable. Okay. Krishna Priyacha Goloke Tulasi Kane Tuya. And you are dear to Krishna and you are called Tulasi in the Goloka. Tulasi Kanane Tuya. Champavati Krishna Sange. Krida Champaka Kanane. And Chandravali Chandravane Sadasrunge Sadircha. And all these are all your expansions. So, and how you engage yourself with Krishna in different forms. And also you expands like Mahalakshmi, Durga, and many other, wherever we see the greatest Matajis or goddesses, everyone are part and parcel of RadhaRani here. That is glorification. So, Chandravali Chandravani Satasrunge Satiti cha Virja Darpahamti cha Virja Tatakanani. So Virja. And Padmavati Padmone Krishna Krishna Sarovare Bhadra Kunja Kutire cha Kamyavai Kamyake Vane Vaikunte cha Mahalakshmirvani Narayano Rasi Shirodi Sindhu Kanya cha Matche Lakshmi Haripriya Sarvaswajye Swargalakshmi Deva Dukka Vinasani Sanatani Vishnumaya Durga Sankara Vakshasi Savitri Vedamata cha Kalaya Brahma Vakshasi Kalaya Dharma Patni Tvam Naranarayana Prabhoho कलया तुलसी त्वं च गंगा भुवन पावनी लोककूपद्भव गोप्यः कलांश रोहिणी रतिः कला कलांश रूपा च शतरूपा सचीदितिः अधिर्देव माता च त्वत्कलांश हरिप्रिय देव्यश्च मुनिपत्न्यश्च त्वत्कला कलया शुभे कृष्ण भक्तिं कृष्णदास्यं देहि मे कृष्ण पूजिते. This is the benediction we are asking, and here so all the names have been mentioned. They're all Tvat Kala, Kalaya Shubhe, they're part and parcel of you yourself. Portions, plenary portions like that. Devyasya Munipatnyasya, Tvat Kala, Kalaya Shubhe. And then, so your source for everyone else. So now I'm asking benedictions. What is that one? Krishna Bhaktim, Krishna Dasim, Dehi me Krishna Pujite. Please give me devotional service onto Krishna. Krishna Bhaktim, devotion and also service. Krishna Dasim, Krishna Bhaktim. Dehi me, please, I'm asking, I'm begging you, Dehi me, Krishna Pujite. You always worship Krishna. So you give a little part of your devotion to us as well. We also do the Bhakti and the Dasya. Likewise, the benediction. In such a way, Evam Krutva Pariharam Krutva Cha Kavacham Pate Purakrutam Sotram Yetit Bhakti Dasya Pradham Shubham. So in such a way, when we ask RadhaRani, she will give that one, that benedictions to ourselves. Okay, so this is further again the same descriptions. Asking then after that, we need to read the Kavacha. So Kavacha may be coming from different chapters, but that must be taken by authorized spiritual master. We cannot discuss here. Some Kavachas must be coming from bona fide spiritual succession. And then here further glorification of RadhaRani. It would give Krishna Bhakti and devotional service to Krishna. So here it is mentioning that a person who is worshipping RadhaRani every day, he will be equivalent to Vishnu Murti. So it is Evam Nityam Pujayet Vishnu Tulyaha Sabharate. Vishnu Tulyaha. He will become equivalent to Krishna, Vishnu. Jivan Muktasya Potasya Golokam Yati Nishchitam. And when he is living, he is like a Jivan Mukta and completely purified. And once he leaves this body, he will go back to Goloka Vrindavan. Okay, this is the glorifications of RadhaRani. Okay, at this point of at this stage, dear devotees, if you have got any questions, kindly raise so that we shall cover. Okay, no questions. So in that case, we shall continue. So here, Kartika Purnimayam cha Radham yah pujayet Shive evam kramena pratyabdham Rajasuya palam labhet. Rajasuya palam labhet. And whoever is worshipping RadhaRani and the Kartika Purnimayam cha Radham yah pujayet Shive evam kramena pratyabdham Rajasuya palam labhet. He will get the results of Rajasuya sacrifice. If one worship RadhaRani and the Kartika Purnami. This is Kartika month and we are in the Chaviti Tithi, so still 10 more days to go. And the 5th of November. Paramaishwari Yuktaha Syat Iha Loke Sapunyavan Sarva Papadi Vinirmukto Yatyante Vishnu Mandiram Adaveva Kramenaiva Rasya Brundavanevani Suta sa pujita Radha Sri Krishnena Purasati Sampujita Dvitiye cha Dhatratvevam Kremen cha Twadbharena cha Samprapya Vidhata Vedamataram Narayano Mahalakshmim Prapa Sampujya Bharatim Gangam cha Tulisim chaiva Param Bhuvana Pavanim Vishnu Kshirodasaye cha Prapa Sindhu Sutam Tata Mrutayam Dakshakanyayam Maya Krishna Jnaya Pura Tvameva Durga Samprapta Pujita Pushkare Chasa Aditim Kashyapah Prapa Chandraha Samprapa Rohinim. Here it is describing how many people they have got their concerts by worshipping RadhaRani. So Aditim Kashyapah Prapa Chandraha Samprapa Rohinim Kamo Ritim Samprasa Dharma Murtim Pativratam Devasya Munayeshaiva Yam Sampujya Pativratam. So here and then Samprapur Yadbharenaiva Dharma Kamadha Mokshikam Evam Puja Vidanam cha Kaditam cha Stavanam Katitim cha Stavam Shrinu. So these are different many people they have worshipped RadhaRani and then they have it is mentioned Narayana has worshipped RadhaRani and by the mercy of RadhaRani he has got Mahalakshmi, Saraswati, Ganga Devi, Tulsi Devi as his consorts. Okay, and Brahma has worshipped RadhaRani, and then he has got Savitri Devi as his consort. So they have worshipped on the Kartika Purnami. And also Shri Mahavishnu, he has got who is lying in the Kshirodak Sai Vishnu. He has got the Sindhu Sudha as a consort. And then Lord Shiva saying that I have worshipped RadhaRani and I got yourself. So this is Sati Devi. Sati Devi has left her body. Later on, Lord Shiva has got Parvati Devi as his consort. So he is mentioning to Parvati Devi here, I have got yourself as my wife after I worshipped RadhaRani. In the similar way, Kashpa Muni got Aditi, Lord Chandrama has got Rohini, Manmada has got Rati, Dharma has got Muti, all demigods, they also worship RadhaRani and they have attained Dharma, Daka, Mokshas. So in such a way, Lord Shiva is describing to Parvati Devi. And also he gives another description of how not only all these demigods, even Krishna also did. And once upon a time he gives Ekadam Manini Radha Bhuva Agochara Prabhu. Once upon a time in the Golok Vrindavana, and Krishna was not visible to RadhaRani. And Ekadam Manini, once upon a time. Some Sakta se Tulasyamcha Gopyamcha Tulasiyavane. And our Krishna was in the Tulasiyavane. He was in the Tulasivana. He was with Tulasi Devi. Tulasyamcha Gopyamcha. That Gopi, Tulasi Gopi. And then it came to the attention of RadhaRani. Immediately what RadhaRani did? Sa samhritya sumurtischa kalaha sarvasya leliya. She has taken all her expansions into herself. Swamurtisha kalaha sarvasya lelaya. Just like by Leela. There are no more gopis or women in this world. In the upper planets also. And then what happened? Sarve bhubuhu devasha brahma vishnu sevadaya. They're all now perturbed. And what happened? Brashteshwarya Shinishrika Barihina hi upadrutaha. They all lost their wives. Upadrutaha. Barihina hi upadrutaha. Then what they did? They all discussed and then came to understanding that to approach Lord Krishna. Take service amalochi Sri Krishnam Saranam Yayuhu. Tesham Twatena Santushtaha Snatva Sampujjitam Suchihi. And they have worshipped Krishna. And then Krishna was very happy by their praise. And then later on, Krishna, Tushtava Paramatma, Sa Sarvesham Radhikam Satim. And the Lord he is trying to do to please Radhikas to do something so that again everyone will get their wives back. Okay, so this is a beautiful pastime of RadhaRani. And then what Krishna has glorified RadhaRani, it comes here further. So this is very beautiful part. This is the part we are looking for. Krishna is glorifying RadhaRani. Evameva priyoham te pramodashaiva te mayi suvyaktamadhyakapatya vachanam te varanane. He Krishna tvam mama prana jivatmeti cha santadam yad brohi nityam premna tvam sampratam tadgatam dutam. Oh Radha, so you are very dear to me. So previously these conversations, Krishna is remembering to Radha what previously Radharani always glorify Krishna and worship Krishna and with so much of intimate prayers. And Krishna is remembering, you used to pray to me like that. And Suvyakta Madhyaka Pacha Vachanam Tevaranane. Did you really do this, O Radha? He Krishna Mama Prana Jivatmiti Santatam. You said that I am most dear to you like that. Yad bruhi nityam premnatam sampratam tadghatam dutam. Tasma sarva malikam te vachanam jagadimbike. So whatever you are speaking, they are just like a kshuradharam cha hridayam stri jati nam sarvataha kshara. They are very sharp-edged words. Kshuradharam cha hridayam stri jati nam sarvataha. All women's heart is like a kshara, very sharp. And so here it is kind of evoking the mood of RadhaRani so that she will be inclined to Krishna. So Krishna is so intelligent how to convince RadhaRani. Asmakam vachinam satyam yad bhavimi cha tadhruvam. पंच प्राणादि देवीत्वं राधा प्राणादि केति में. So you are very dear to me, Radha. You are panch pranadi devi tvam Radha. Prana adiketi me, you are more dear than myself. Sekto narakshitum tvam cha yanti pranastvaya vina. Vinadistaturi devin cha kho putri cha jivati. So, and Mahavishnuasha Mata Tvam Mula Prakriti Rishwari. You are the mother of Mahavishnu. Sometimes we may be thinking that Mahavishnu may not be having mother. So here, Mahavishnuasha Mata Tvam Mula Prakriti Rishwari. Krishna is mentioning to Radha. You are mother of Mahavishnu. Okay, and then Saguna Tvam Cha Kalaya Nirguna Swayamevatu. You are Nirguna also. And Saguna Tvamcha, you are also having transcendental qualities. And Nirguna Swayamevatu. Jyoti Rupa Nirakara Bhaktanugraha Vigraha. You are also Jyoti Rupa. That is Nirakara. And also Bhaktanugraha. You give benediction to all your devotees. Bhaktanam Ruchivaititya Nana Murtisha Bibhrati. Mahalakshmisha Vaikunte Bharaticha Santam Prasuho. Again, Krishna is glorifying your Mahalakshmi in the Vaikunta. Punekshetre Bharate Satitvam Parvati Tada. Tulasi Punyarupa cha Ganga Bhona Pavani. You are Tulasi, you are Ganga, likewise. You are Savitri, Brahmaloke cha Savitri, Kalayatvam Vasundhara. And Goloke Radhikatvam cha Sarva Gopalakeshwari. You reside in the Goloka just like a Sarva Gopalakeshwari. Tvaya vinaham nijjo hai saktaha sarva karmasu. Shiva sakta tvaya sakta sevakara tvaya vina. Without you, even Lord Shiva become Shiva. Shiva sakta tvaya sakta sevakara tvaya vina. So beautifully Krishna is glorifying RadhaRani. Without you, everyone are lifeless. Even Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwar, everyone. Veda Katta Swayam Brahma, Veda Matra Tvaya Saha, along with Lord Brahma. And Veda Matra, so Tvaya. Even Savitri is you yourself. Narayana Tvaya Lakshmiya, Jagatpata Jagatpatihi, Phalam Dadati Yajnasya Tvaya Dakshinaya Saha. And Bibhatti Srishtim Sheshasya Tvam Krutva Mastake Bhum. Bibhatti Ganga Rupam Tvam Mudni Ganga Darasevaha. Sekti Macha Jagasarvam Sevarupam Tvayavina. See, everyone without yourself and without your expansions, everything like a Sevarupa, lifeless. Sekti Macha Jagasarvam Sevarupam Tvayavina. Bhakta Sarvas Tvayavanyum Suto Mukas Tvayavina. So likewise, Krishna is trying to glorify, convince RadhaRani with his beautiful glorifications. Okay, this is, I'm just not going each and the details. I'm just going to the Sanskrit just to waste the time also. And without you, this entire world, yada mrusa gatam kattum kulalaha siktiman sada. Srishtim srashtuhu tadaham cha prakrutya cha tvaya saha. Tvaya vena jadashaham sarvatra chana sektiman sarvasekti swarupatvam tvamagaccha mamantikam. You are the personified energy, internal potency of the Lord. Sarvasekti swarupatvam tvamagaccha mamantikam. Vahunatvam dahika shaktihi nagni shaktis tvaya vina shobha swarupa chandretvam tvam vinana nasundaraha. Without you, no one will be happy and no one will be beautiful. Likewise, Soba Shorupa, Chandretvam, even the Chandra Tvam, Vinana Nasundaraha, Prabha Rupa hi Suryatyam Tvam Vinana Nasabhanuman. And without you, moon cannot give the light, and even sun cannot glow properly. Naka Mahakamni Bandhasvaya Ratcha Vina Priye Ityavam Stavanam Krutvatam Samprapa Jagat Prabhuhu Deva Babuhu Sasrikaha Sabharsekti Samvitaha Sastrikam Cha Jagassarvam Samabhuchela Kanyake Gopi Purnasha Goloke Hyabhavatat Prasadataha. So here, after Krishna's glorification, later on RadhaRani was very pleased. And then Deva Babuhu Sasrikaha Sabhari Samyutaha. And all this again Mahalakshmi, Saraswati, Ganga, Tulasi, all expansions of RadhaRani again re-manifested by RadhaRani. And then it filled with all the gopis. Gopi Purnasha Goloke Hyabhavat Tat Prasadataha. Okay, so this is again, everything is running under the RadhaRani's energy. So here Krishna is asking, please come to me. Please come to me. Likewise, trying to please Radharani. But how much time she would stay without Krishna? Immediately, of course, sometimes in this material world, there may be some small things, between small arguments between wife and, but it should not be very long, more than a few moments. We can have that one for to evoke the love, but not opposite to that. It can be done to bring the love from the heart of opposite person, but that should not engage the opposite person. Okay, but we can just have some kind of silkiness, but no, for very short time only, few moments, not more than that. Maybe 1 minute or 2 minutes, that's all. Don't take it too much. Okay, otherwise it will go turn into the wrong things, because in this material world, everyone are infected by the three material modes of nature, Maya, Kali, so many things. Okay, and then further, after all these gopis have been filled with the Goloka, and it is Lord Shiva saying to Parvati Devi, Raja Jagama Golokum iti sutva Haripriyam. This Suyajna king, he went to the Goloka. In such a way, he glorified Radharani. Sri Krishnena Krutam Stotram Radhaya Patel Naraha. Whoever is glorifying by this month, this stotra, whatever Krishna has glorified Radharani. Yeah, Patel Naraha, humans, whoever does that, Krishna Bhaktim cha tadhasyam samprapnoti na samsayaha, they will get the Krishna Bhakti and devotional service to the Lord. Samprapnoti na samsayaha, without a doubt. Sri Vichede Yasrunoti Manasam Masam Yekam Vidam Suchi. Sri Vichedaya Shrunoti. And women, if they are doing that, Sri Vichedaya Shrunoti Masam Yekam Idam Suchihi. Achillabhate Bharyam Susilam Sundarim Satim. And if anyone, if they have got separation from wife, they may get their wives back. And if they wanted good wives, they will get it. Susilam Sundarim Satim. Barhino Bhagyahino Varsham Yekam Srunati Yaha. And whoever does not have Bharya or the wealth, Varsham Ekam Srunatiyaha, if they do it for 1 year, if they hear Shrunatiyaha, then they will attain that. Achid Labhate Bharyam Susilam Sundarim Satim Puramaya cha Tvam Prapta Stotrena Nena Parvati. Previously, I also did that one when I get you as my wife. Here, Lord Shiva also glorified RadhaRani. Mritayam Dakshakanyayam Ajnaya Paramatmanaha. When Sati Devi, who is the wife of Lord Shiva and daughter of Daksha, when she was by the Yoga Agni, when she left her body, at that time he did glorified RadhaRani, and then he got Parvati Devi. Stotrenanena Samprapta Savitri Brahmana Pura. Even Brahma also glorifying Radharani, he got Savitri. And then Pura Durvasaha Sapat Nishrike Devata Ganaha. And by the curse of Durvasa Muni, all these demigods, they have lost their opulences. And they also worship Radharani. Stotranani Devaisaihi Samprapta Shrihid Sudarlabha. They also got the goddess of fortune. I mean, in terms of the wealth. Shrunati Varsham Ekam cha Putradhi Labate Sutam. If one hears Shrunati Varsham Ekam 1 year, then Putradhi Labate Sutam, he will get his children. Mahavyadi Roga Mukto Bhavet Stotra Prasadataha. And if he is suffering from any diseases, he will also relieved from whatever the diseases he has got. Roga Mukto Bhavet Stotra Prasadataha. This is Mahavyadi Roga Mukto. Mahavyadi Roga Mukto Bhavet. Kartiki Purnimayam tu tam sampujya patetu yaha. One has to worship on the Kartik Purnimi day. Sampujya patetu yaha. Achalam Sri Apnoti Rajasuya Palam Labet. Rajasuya Palam. He will get the results of Rajasuya sacrifice. Nari Shrunoti Chestotram Swami Saubhagya Samvita. If woman does that, they will get Swami Saubhagya Samvita. They will be very happy along with their husbands. And then bhaktya, devotees worship. Bhaktya surnoti yah stotram bandhanan muchyate dhruvam. They will relieve from material entanglements. Muchyate dhruvam. And they will go back to the dhruvam is the permanent thing, the spiritual world. Nityam patati yo bhaktya radham sampujya bhaktitaha. Everyone, whoever is doing every day, Nityam patati yo bhaktya radham sampujya bhaktitaha. They will become the devotees of RadhaRani. Saprayati cha golokam nirmukto bhavabhandana. And then at the end, he will go back to the Goloka. Nirmukto bhavabhandana. In such a way, the Suyagnya king, he has worshipped RadhaRani and went back to the Goloka Vrindavana. Okay, this is from the Shri Brahma Vaivat Mahapurana, Dvitiye Prakriti Kande Narad Narayan Sambhada Antargata Hara Gauri Sambhade Shri Radhika Upakyane Radha Puja Stotradi Katanam Nama Pancha Pancha Shattamo Adhyayaha. Okay, so this is 55th chapter of Brahma Vaivat Mahapurana Prakriti Kanda. Okay, so this is a very beautiful pastime. One can, if you have got an opportunity, so there is again education world. So this is again, there is a, yeah, this one is the Brahmavat Purana in the existing in the Devanagari. Brahmavat Purana, Prakriti Kanda. So here you would see a 55 chapter here, which comes the worship of RadhaRani. You would see here the URL here in the screen, and here it describes everything here. 55 chapter in the Devanagari. But it is very, I can't read here on the screen. So devotees, if you have got a good screen, you can read it in English and as well as the Hindi or Devanagari. Okay, I stop here and I request dear devotees, if you have got any questions or you wanted to share anything, kindly ask or kindly share. Hare Krishna.
Well, thank you so much for doing this class. It's been absolutely amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Anything else, dear devotees?
Hey, Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much for the explaining in detail. And just one query regarding, in terms of prayer, do we have prayers just like, for RadhaRani? Do you have any list of prayers as per this 55th chapter?
So here, whatever we have done, these are the prayers of Krishna.
Oh, okay.
This is prayer of Krishna to RadhaRani.
Okay.
Okay,
So in terms of your reciting, we can recite just these as a normal prayer to RadhaRani, is it? Okay.
Yes, this entire chapter, first section is glorification of RadhaRani. Second section is offering Sodashapcharas to RadhaRani. Third section is asking benedictions. And then another section where small little section is before Krishna's prayers to RadhaRani. Instead, we could say glorification instead of the praise, but that includes the praying things itself.
Okay.
Of course, Krishna is absolute. All his words are like, if we do it, it is a prayer. When Krishna says, it is a glorification of RadhaRani.
Okay, makes sense. Thank you so much.
This entire chapter is full of nectarian pastimes of Krishna and RadhaRani.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Any questions? Jai Vedmataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Sorry, I, as you know, I missed completely the whole beginning. What you read just now, is it the same as what you are displaying now in English?
Yes.
Okay.
It's education, chapter 55, worship of Radha. It is in the here.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Gayatri Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. So beautifully explained, Prabhuji. And each and every line by line, very nicely explained. I was just wondering, as you were explaining, like the Shodashopachara offerings to the Lord. We usually, when we did so many pujas, but we never do RadhaRani puja. I don't know why. They do only Lakshmi puja, Durga puja, and so like goddesses. And when it comes to Narayana, they do pujas, but in South India, I never saw people doing puja to Radharani. But after seeing this, I'm so excited. Now we can also do Shodashopachara puja to Radharani as well. Thank you, Prabhuji. It was wonderful class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. If we don't have got all this paraphernalia, we do it through the mind at least, and we're reciting the mantras or the shlokas, glorification.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Any other questions or sharings? Okay, so that is RadhaRani's praise. Okay, we are at 20 minutes past. Yes, so this part, where is that one? Okay, this is RadhaRani and Krishna. So this is again description of so here in this education world, when this creation of the universe, it is there, and how Krishna and he creates everyone. That happens, starts from the Goloka Vrindavan. And here in the Prakriti Kanda, so birth of Krishna, so there are few pastimes of the emergence of Krishna and battles, Lord Shiva, Senkachoda, few other pastimes which are not in the Bhagavatam, they also can be seen here in the Brahmavata Mahapurana, like the Savitri prayers and the pits of hell, few of those things, like, and there's so much of past tense. It will be very story of Dakshina and Swaha and Swadha, these things. Surabhi, Suyajna here, and again it contains and Radha mantras here, worship of Radha, and then Tara and Chandra, their pastimes. Written of Tara is the wife of Brihaspati, and Chandra has taken Tara, and then she begot a child called Buddha later on. And he is so very intelligent, so beautiful. And then by the time Tara was written on the request of Brahma, and then Moon has returned Tara back to Brihaspati, and then she was pregnant at the time. And then who is the child? Then the Tara says that it belongs to Moon. But still, that is the Buddha, is I think Buddha Graha, who is very intelligent, who has got that planet influence on anyone, he will be very intelligent. Okay, so that is done another pastime of it. And then there is, what is that one? Surabhi, Durga, and Vaishya, there is few of those sacrifices out there. Narada and Narayana conversations, few of those pastimes. Okay, many things are there which may not be existing here in the Bhagavatam, but this Purana, Brahmavata Purana, for the people in the mode of passion. For the people in the mode of passion. Because somewhere or other we have appeared in this material world, and we have got a little bit of passion. Directly it gives the direct person who is the God. Directly it says Krishna is God. And who is goddess? RadhaRani is goddess. And where to go? Goloka Vrindavan. And where does Brahma and Lord Shiva? They also go at the end. They also go to Goloka. And whom they worship? They also worship Krishna and RadhaRani. These things, direct answers, very easily. They are available here in this Brahmavayota Mahapuran. It is filled with Krishna and RadhaRani, all Goloka, descriptions of Goloka, Vrindavana, everything. Here, emergence of Krishna, routine of Goloka, and Lakshmi and Narayana, creation of earth, creation of Vedas, daughters again. I can't see this properly. And so many other things, and the story of Narada Muni, Brahman boy. Okay, different pastimes. Once again, when we read it and relish, one can be nourished perfectly when we're reading all these pastimes. Okay, but it is for the people in the mode of passion, but everyone can relish it because it is always talking about Krishna only. I stop here. Okay, back to our Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so today we have covered this shloka. Bhagavad Gita, what Krishna is speaking that Prajahat yada kaman sarvan padda manogata atmani eva atmana tushtaha sthita prajna tada uchyate tadochyate. Okay, so we have covered that one and this one both. If you are all happy, if no questions, no sharings, then we shall move to Nasima prayers.
Okay. And can you send that link in the group, like the previous one?
This one, Prabhuji?
The one just you have shown, the big list, Brahma.
Yes, Prabhuji. So one is
Yeah, thank
good
you.
one, and the other one is
This one, yeah, thank you.
Vegetation.
I'll explore. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Prabhuji. Okay, so we shall move to the Nasima prayers. So today is Deepti Mataji is not here, and Mataji said she couldn't make it out. And can I request Prabhavati Sati Mataji and Radha Sevka Mataji to do Nasima prayers? If you are available. If Prabhavati Sati Mataji can't make it out. Radha Sevka Mataji, are you? Okay, Mataji is not available. Any devotees, please.
Right, Prabhuji, I can.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Anyone you wanted to respond, Prabhuji?
Yes, please. Anyone is fine. Yeah.
Okay, we have
Who's gonna recite actually?
Gayatri Mataji and Sandeep Prabhuji, are you available?
Yes, Prabhuji, I am available, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji. Yeah, please, when you are ready, Prabhuji. Yes,
Okay. Yeah, correct.
Hare.
उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मुख्यं नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मुख्यं नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मुख्यं नमाम्यहम् नमस्ते नरसिंहाय
Namaste Narasimhaya
प्रह्लादलाददायिने
Prahlada
हिरण्यकाशीपूर्वक्षः
Hiranyakashipurvakshaha
शीलाटङ्कानखालाये
Shilatankanakalaye
हितो नरसिंहा परतो नरसिंहो
Ito Narasimha Parato Narasimho
यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंहा
Yato Yato Yami Tato Narasimha
बहिर्नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो
बहिर्नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो
नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपद्ये
नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपद्ये
तव करकमलवरे नाखाम् अद्भुतसिंहां धाविता हिरण्यकशपूतनुवृङ्गम् केशवद्रीता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
तव करकमलवरे नाखाम् अद्भुतशृङ्गं दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गम् केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव
जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव
जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
जय गुरुदेव 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 जय गुरुदेव
जय गुरुदेव 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 जय गुरुदेव
जय प्रभुपाद 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 श्रील प्रभुपाद
जय प्रभुपाद 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 श्रील प्रभुपाद
अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय
जय
नरसिंहदेव की जय
जय गौर आनंदे
हरि बोल
हरि बोल
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Prabhu.
Mataji. Your voice is more sweeter than me, Mataji.
That Prabhuji voice. Yes, thank you.
Okay,
Thank you so much, Mataji, for reciting.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji and Mataji. Very beautiful Narasimha. Okay, so if you're all happy, dear devotees, we shall conclude our session for tonight. And see you tomorrow morning for Japa session at 5:30 a.m. Okay, and also just a reminder, tonight it is going to be time changing. Clock is going back 1 hour. That 1 hour is for reading books and for Japa session, like that. But because it happens in the night time, kindly do not take it granted, as other devotee was saying in the group. I'm just reminding that one. Okay.
May I request everyone to loud 3 Hari Bols to Amog Prabhuji.
Hari
Bol.
Bol.
Hari
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Hari
Thank you,
Bol.
Prabhuji.
Thank you so much.
They both all the dear devotees. So Srimita Bhakta Shravayeta Voshitam Janardhanasya Sutuji Prasidati. So Lord will be pleased with the devotees who are hearing Srimita Bhakta Shravayeta Voshitim, with both of them. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity to speak. We are trying to learn, and by the mercy of Prabhupada and devotees, Vaishnava Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and all the gurus. Okay.
Can we please say 3 Hari Bols to Amol Prabhu, please? Hari Bol.
Hari
It's
Bol.
just
Haribo. Haribo.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji, for your kind blessings. Okay, if you're all happy, then we shall conclude our session and see you tomorrow morning at Japa.
सिन्धुभैव च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो
वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो
अनन्तकोटि वैष्णवेभ्यो
जय
श्री प्रभु
Srila
की जय।
Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Hare Krishna consciousness, everyone.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.